Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Chanel Mini Okays. I've had this since 2021, so I feel like it's about time that I did like a full review video on it, including wear and tear, what fits, and my overall review about this little mini pouch. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My next milestone for this channel is 5,000 subscribers, so if these are types of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below, and if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at Trisha Camila on TikTok. So this is the Chanel Mini Okays, which I got in 2021. I think it's from the 19C or 20C collection. And this is in the Tiffany blue color, which was very popular back then. This Tiffany color was very hard to find. Like all the Chanel fans were looking for this color. This color was sold out right away in the classic flap and even in the SLGs. So it was actually very hard for me to find this one. I originally wanted the regular zip card holder or the flap card holder in this color. However, the Mini Okays was the only one I could get my hands on in this Tiffany color. So I bit the bullet anyway because I was just so obsessed with this color. So it's been 4 years since I got this. And to be honest, I didn't start wearing it right away when I got it in 2021 because I used my Louis Vuitton mini pochette more. So I only started using this recently, maybe 2 years ago. Whenever I have construction projects where I know that I'm gonna be bringing out my wallet a lot, I use the mini pochette because it's really hard wearing. Whereas this one, it's a caviar leather and it's in a soft caviar, so it's more prone to getting dirt. So that's why I haven't used it much, only during times when I don't have construction work, which is currently now. My last construction project ended in, I think, July last year. So I've been using this as my daily pouch since then. So again, on and off whenever I have projects or not. But this is the pouch I use when I don't have projects. Anyway, let's start with the dimensions. And it might look small on camera, but this actually fits quite a lot. Currently, I have it stuffed, as you can see on the side. It can actually be stuffed a little more, but this is actually supposed to be flat when there's nothing inside. Anyway, so for the height, it's at 3.5 inches, and then for the width and the opening, it's at 5.5 inches. And again, for the interior, you can actually expand this more. So this is currently how I stuff it, but you can actually put more stuff inside, like this lipstick. And let's try this other lipstick. And this is what it'll look like. So it's a little chubbier, as you can see, and it's bulging out a little bit more. So this one, as I mentioned, is in the Tiffany color and in the caviar leather. Now, the caviar leather of this is like a very soft caviar. So Chanel does a lot of caviars, and the one that they used on this collection is the soft caviar. Personally, the soft caviar feels cheap to me, but I feel like maybe they made it that way so that the pouch is more flexible. It's softer to the touch and it's not really as rigid. But I feel like in terms of quality, I still like the original caviar more. And I'll show you guys what I mean by the soft caviar. I'll just do close-ups. But if you pinch the pouch a little bit, you can see how soft it is just by judging like how it moves after being squeezed. So that's just mainly the leather of this pouch. And for the hardware, this is champagne gold hardware, so it's not a stark gold. It's actually really pretty, and actually seeing this color again and doing a review of it now made me remember how much I wanted this color back then, and it made me actually really appreciate having this again because yeah, it's just in my bag now and I tend to just like chuck it in and I don't really mind it. But now that I'm doing a review on it, I'm like, wow, this was really a nice color. And pulling this out for this video has renewed my appreciation for it. Now for the wear and tear. Now I've said that I've been using this non-stop since July. And as you can see, and I'll just do close-ups again, there is not much wear and tear on it, save for the fact that there are tiny marks, probably from pen marks. But yeah, basically that's all. Like with regard to fading, I don't see anything either. The corners are also in great condition. It's not even dirty on the corners. And as well as the zipper. The zipper actually surprisingly didn't have that much wear. I do have a Chanel zip card holder, and the zipper on that, it actually, like, you can already see some of the threads. I think it's from opening and closing the zipper. So I think the quality of the zipper on this is actually better because I've opened this zipper a lot of times already, and yet I don't really see any like hanging threads. To give you an idea, here's my zip card holder, and I'll just do close-ups on the zipper. And as you can see, there's more of wear on the threads on this one, and you can also see that it gets dirty easier than the mini O case. So it's just probably the thickness of the textile that was used for this. You can see the wear more on the zip card holder, and I've only had this for a year versus this mini O case which I've had for 4 years. Aside from that, there's not much wear and tear really. The zipper area here just had some discoloration, and I feel like it's mainly because of the metal. But aside from that, everything looks great. Now, opening the card holder, this is all that I have inside, and it's quite a lot of items. Now, are we gonna do a what's in my pouch? I have so much cash in here, and it's just random cash. First of all, I have random notes from different countries. So I have like 3,000 Korean won. I have notes from Taiwan. I forget what you call their currency there. I even have $100 bill in here, and it's usually from our trips. Like if I have extra bills that I wasn't able to spend, I just ended up putting it here because they said that it brings good fortune when you have money inside your wallet all the time. I usually don't have local currency. That's what's funny about me. I usually just use my credit cards for all my purchases, but with regard to other countries' currency, I have a lot of them. So that's the first thing that's in here. And then I have local currency. So one of the rare times that I do have bills in here. I have 320 pesos of local currency. I have my eye drops for my dry eyes. I have a lip liner from Get Ready With Me. I have my lipstick of the day, which is this Dazzle Me Melt To Do lipstick. So this one's one of their newest products. It's actually pretty nice, but the packaging of it is kind of cheap. And then I have this Bifina Probiotics. I have really bad acidity, so I have to always have something to eat with me or probiotics. In case my stomach starts getting acidic, I always have this. And then I have my acidity meds. So these are Ribapamide. This is for the lining of my stomach because again, I have bad acidity. I have a pen here. This one's from Manila Peninsula when we got married last year. I have some coins. And I have the Chanel Authenticity card that came with the pouch. And that's basically it. And now this is what's inside. It just has the Chanel stamping inside. It's just a canvas interior, and that's basically it. So as you can see, this is what it actually looks like when you buy it. It's very flat and compact. So if you're looking for something that's just really small and will really compact all your items into a small pouch, then this is definitely for you. Now I also do have the Louis Vuitton mini pochette, and I think the main difference with that is it's actually wider on the bottom, so you can actually stuff more items in it. Like it fits an entire card holder. So whenever I have the mini pochette, I actually don't need to bring much stuff anymore. Whereas when I carry this mini O case, I also have to have this zip card holder with me. So as you can see, what fits in my pouch, it's actually a lot with like the cash and the lipstick, coins, and my other necessities. This is all of them on my table, and I will just put it here on the side. You can also put your cards in here. However, I find that putting your cards in the pouch, it kind of makes it harder to rummage through, so I would prefer cards in a card holder. So this is basically my catch-all for my basic necessities, like things that usually float around in my bag. I can easily put it here, and I use this as a wallet as well for my cash. Because the zip card holder can't really hold that much bills, so if I have a lot of bills, I'll put it in here. So I like this mini O case because it definitely compacts a lot of my stuff, and I think this is a great pouch if you want to like really compress all your belongings. So it can definitely fit a lot of items in here, and it's going to compress it in this little space. Whereas the multi pochette, it's a little bit bigger, so it's also going to take up more space in your bag. So I feel like if you have smaller bags, then the mini pochette is the way to go because it can definitely put all your items together without occupying too much space. I also like it because its length is just right, especially because I can put my most needed essentials, which are pens and the lipstick. So actually the pen almost didn't fit in here, but thankfully it can, so that's great because I always need a pen with me. So that's about it. That's everything that can fit inside this mini O case. Would I recommend it? Well, I'll be honest, if it comes to practicality and cost per wear, I would definitely recommend the Louis Vuitton multi-pochette more because it just definitely fits more and it's more hard wearing. This mini O case in this soft leather and in this color, I feel like would would wear more eventually. Although now it's not obvious, you don't see much signs of usage yet. But I feel like that's the type that if you put it through the ringer, you're really gonna see the wear and tear on it. I feel like I've just taken really good care of it. That's why it's maintained its pristine condition. But yeah, if you were to pick one, I would still recommend the multi-pochette. Let me know if you want like an in-depth comparison of both. But if you're looking for something more compact, a slimmer type of pouch, and you don't really need to put a lot of things in it, then I would recommend this. It's nice to bring in mini bags and will definitely fit because of its slim profile. But what I like about this most is the color. So as much as I would prefer Louis Vuitton more in terms of practicality and cost per wear, only the Chanel Mini O case comes in all of these different colors and designs. So if you're the type of person who wants to match your bags with her SLGs, or if you just want that pop of color, of course the Mini O case would still give you more options. So I feel like that's really just the main advantage of this over the mini pochette. But yeah, in terms of use right now, this also fits my lifestyle and I haven't really had the problem with it. And as you can see, it's held up pretty well despite me using this every single day. And I don't take care of this, so I'm pretty surprised that it's managed to stay in really good condition, especially the corners, because as we all know, corners are the first ones to go, and I've had this for 4 years and it's still great. So that's about it. Thanks guys for watching. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!